So I go to the minus 3400 level that we have, which is the Maigre. And then let's take a look at the AutoCAD file. Let's go to this other tab. Here I'll right click and copy, and then I'll go to the Revit file, and under the Insert tab I'll click on Link At, Control V in the file name, here origin to origin, and then this one is meter as well, black and white for the color, and then we open it up, and there we go. So I'll put it on wireframe so we can see it clearly. And if we take a look at the structural file itself, here the dimensions here are clear. So let's go to this side. Let's see what we have here. So in this one, height is 40 centimeters. Therefore, I'll go to the Revit file and I'll select the CAD file from the plan, and then I'll isolate it. And then from the Structure tab, I'll select the slab option. And then here in the Edit type, I'll just get a duplicate and I'll name it F-400 mm. Okay. And then for the thickness here, I'll put in 0.4. Okay, and then okay. So here I'll select pick line, and then I'll start drawing the plan. Alright, let's see where we go. Click here and then draw this part, and then we go here. Alright, so I'll do the drawing process and then we'll continue afterwards. So as you can see, I've completed the plan, and therefore I'll go up here and select finish. Just a quick note, these parts that you have F1 and F2 and whatever, you can use the isolated foundation option that we have here in the Structure tab. But because the heights on these levels, the hatching, and this on color part as well is the same, I've used the same tool to draw out all of it. Alright, so let's go back to the north view. So this all looks just fine. So let me just go back to the 3D view, and then here I'll select these, and then I'll uncheck the enable analytical box. Or I can do another thing, go to the visibility graphic menu, and then I'll uncheck it from here. I'll just uncheck both of them so we won't have any problems later on. Alright, select the join tool here, then select these. Alright, let me see what the problem is exactly. It says there is an overlap, and let's see what is overlapping. It says these two parts highlighted here. So I go to the modify tab and then I'll select join, and this one goes here. Alright, cancel. Then go up here, switch join order. Then let's switch these. Alright, then select join and let's join them up. Cancel here. Let's see what else we have. I'll have to go here and select this one and this one. Then isolate. So it's right here. Alright, so let me see. And then we go here and select this. Let's see what we have here. Here, select join and then join these. Alright, another error. So cancel this. Then I'll go here and select switch join and change the priority of these. Alright, let me unjoin them once. Now select join to join them up. Cancel here and then reset to see where the problem is. Select join and then switch join here. Alright, so this part's okay for now. And then this one, alright, we have an error here. So one small part of this is probably sticking out and protruding. and that's where the collision happens and we get the error. Alright, so I've joined this part like this for now, and then this part we'll have to go forward and see how we can fix its issue later on. Let's go back to the plan and let's see how this part actually looks. Alright, so these parts actually intertwine, but I don't think the problem is from this part. So if we see any issues popping up, we'll have to fix them. Alright, so now we want to draw the columns. And so we need to go to the minus 2500 level that we have here. So here I'll open up the visibility graphics menu, and then I'll hide all of these here. Then I go back to the AutoCAD file, close this up. Let's see. All right, we go here. All right, so we already know where the columns are supposed to go. So if I go here and open up the visibility graphics menu and check the foundation file, then here select this, put the base offset at 1 meters, change it to 0.5. Here we know where the columns are supposed to be, and the only remaining part is their dimensions. So let me close this first. So we need to go here in the plan and then patiently look through these to find out the dimensions. So we go through these, and if you actually take a look at the plan, even though it looks like a simple structure, it has a bunch of different types, and each of them have different figurations on how to build the columns. And this may not complicate the work, but it sure does make it longer. So in this plan here, for now we have C1. So here we'll go in the types that we have and we'll look for C1. Let's see where it is. It's right here. So C1 starts from minus 2.5, so the top foundation, and then it continues upwards. And it goes up to 1480, and then upwards 1800, and thereon. So let's go back to the base points of the column. So here, if you take a look, you'll see the section 3 is 80 by 40. Then we have 80 by 40 again, then 70 by 40, and then two other 7 by 40s, and then a 60 by 40. And then here, if you take a look at the types, we have 4590, 4580, and then 4080. So I'm just going to create the column types first. So I'll just minimize the AutoCAD file here. And then here I'll open up the families and go into the structural columns. Then here I'll select these two and delete them. And then I'll continue the explanations in the next.